We'll talk about what I'm doing here at a fine art gallery in Mayfair in a couple of minutes, because first up, Alex has been behind the wheel of a car that researchers claim can read your emotions, and it might just be the flashiest car we've ever had on swipe. You'll see what I mean.
Driving can be one of the most thrilling and stressful things we do. So what if your car could pick up on your emotions? Well, this one can.
So from the front looks more or less like an ordinary car, but if you join me around the sides, you'll notice across the windows are these panels. Now these contain almost 200,000 LED lights, and around and underneath the car are 110 LED strips. Now what these do is display on the outside of the car the inner emotional state of the driver, and they do that using this heart rate monitor and what's called galvanic skin response, measuring how much I, as the driver, am sweating behind the wheel.
Ford are calling this their Buzz car, designed to recognise the thrills experienced during stunt driving and to display these through the LEDs. So, under the watchful eye of an experienced stunt driver, I couldn't resist giving it a go.
Just set off. Oh. You didn't get that, did you?
And after a bit of a shaky start, I was off.
And then full lock now, and then full power. Come off the clutch.
This manoeuvre is called drifting, oversteering to lose traction and slide the car sideways.
Come on, power!
The car recognised the thrill I experienced and lit up.
Fantastic. I'm pleased to say you just had a buzz moment. I bet I did.
We stream the data of what the body is doing, the non-conscious response, emotional response of the body. We stream that to a mobile phone that you would use every day, a standard mobile phone. And 200 times a second we collect all this data about the body and what you're doing. And that's sent to our cloud API, where we do all our heavy lifting, our algorithmic processing to detect what the emotion is. And then in a fraction of a second, that emotion is pulled out from the data we've sent up and it's sent straight back to the car, where the gaming PC in the back of the car produces all the visualization.
By looking at a certain area in our brain.
Ford are by no means the only major manufacturer developing technology in this field. Visions of the future are now full of cars that know their drivers intimately.
You may want to slow down just a little bit, Noah.
Thanks, Huey. Probably a good idea.
In any car, the most unreliable component is the driver. We know that because accidents are mostly caused by human error. And in any way that we can gauge how the driver is reacting, what sort of mood he's in, how he's reacting with the car. If we can do something about that and put checks and balances in, I think it has a serious purpose in the future.
So as our cars get smarter and get to know us better, reading our emotions could become the norm.
Keep turning left, keep turning, that's it, and stop.
Still, people will probably prefer if some of those feelings aren't displayed in bright lights. Alex Morgan, Sky News.
Now, let's